Hey Tamers, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for your love and support on the first video of this series. And this is going to be the second match with the same team, but I have removed one toxic, which was Mushuk, on that last match to just show that what do you do if your swap ends are banned for the kinu. And I'm going to go ahead and record this on stream, so there will be my chat and my community with me as well on this recording. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll be putting one more video right after this, which is going to show another combo. So it's basically the same team, but the moves on Yovlar are changed a bit, and it will be the Wolfie Yovlar combo starter. I'll tell more about that in the next video as well. It will be uploaded right after this one. So I hope you enjoy that, guys, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop in Twitch, or you can just join our Discord or add me up personally. If you don't like to be in Discord groups, you can ask me on a one-on-one. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. And if you like the content that you're seeing, then feel free to hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so that you get notified of the new uploads. And please put in comments if you have any feedback for me. I'm looking forward to them as usual. And that would be all. Without wasting any time, let's get right into the match. Here we are, guys, again, and let's take a look into this team again. This time I removed the Mushi for Giales just to show you guys another scenario where the dojo will absolutely ban both of your toxics. So in this case, when I pick up Kinu as my first pick, he's probably going to take Mastion and either this Mushuk or probably a Saipat. So let's see what he actually picks. It's gonna be Mushuk and Mastion. As I said, it counters the Kinu, so they will probably attack there. So our next pick is usually, as usual, the Yovlar coming in. Then the next ban, we can decide again what we want. But as I said, both of your toxics are banned. So what do you swap in here to take the lowest possible damage is the question, right? So I believe that's going to be either the Firefish or the Momo. But you cannot bring the Firefish because Mushuk will do Uroshil over there. So you don't want poison on Firefish. And remember the golden tip. You cannot bring the cohesion on a swap. You need to bring it on a death. So Momo will be our pick for that thing. So what counters Momo is probably Kinu, but Firefish can one-shot the Kinu, so that's not a problem for us. So let's just go ahead and remove this thing or either this. But let's just remove Saipat for now and take the Firefish. Take the Momo in. And then just for your coverage, guys, he has an Ukama which he can pick. So let's just pick a Wolfie in. And he took a Surnif. So one more reason why you should pick Wolfie if you have a Surnif in the other team. Let me show you guys really quickly. I'll try to explain shortly. If it makes sense, it will click you really fast. So basically, if you have your Wolfie spread like this, 131 speed and 49, like this does not matter, but 131 speed is important. If you have this much on your Wolfie, you will always go before the enemy Surnif attacks. So all you have to do is plague the enemy Surnif once, and if you plague it, if it does a water cutting lily, it's gonna lose almost like 80 to 90% of its stamina, so it cannot attack after that at all. It's basically a handicap for Surnif if a Wolfie is standing right in front of it in a dojo fight, or even in PvP. Actually, if you play as a Wolfie against a Surnif, you will get them out of stamina in one turn. So as I said, we need something to tank this attack now. So what we do is we put the junior in and we just do a show off as usual. So let's get that turn proceeding. I raised the volume a bit for you guys. And as I said, the Uroshil goes in, then the Embers as well. So Momo still survives and it's probably dying here, but that's not a problem for us. What we need to do is maximum damage before it dies. So last time when we were doing this, we actually brought Kinu in again, right? But this time we don't do it. We actually make use of the Undermine that we already have. It's a very strong attack, and I recommend you use it if you have a Momo in there. So basically you can bring Kinu in again if you want, but I rather keep the Kinu for later on and just use what we have right now. So let's just use Undermine on this and Savage Suplex on this. It should do pretty good damage, to be honest, unless that's a tanky Mushuk, which it is. And Yovlar, as usual, hits like a truck. So now if we had Kinu in, Yovlar would have taken less damage in this scenario, but it is still good. It is not a problem for us. Now we have two options again. We just bark this, and you either swap if you want to really do that, but I don't think you have to do that. I think you can just kill this by itself by just willpower draining. It will just kill itself by its own. And just clinch this. I mean, you can attack, but remember, never attack with Undermine. The double edge, because the synergy will make it just 1 damage. I hope he didn't do it on Yovlar. So he just killed Momo with an overkill move that's almost like 120 damage. It's basically a move that he wasted there, but we got the better of it, right? We got the kill there. He got just a 10 HP Momo that's gonna die anyways, so we don't care about it. Now let's bring the Kinu back in. Now this is a bit complicated, guys. So we usually don't do this because we know that we just keep killing the slot. But in this scenario, it's a bit different now because Kinu is in here and it's actually a threat to Yovlar. So you need to swap Yovlar out, unfortunately. So let's just kill that, and I mean, we can still hit the Kinu, but let's not take the risk. Let's just play it safe and bring the Koishi in here. I'll explain why I did that again, but I'm pretty sure the Mushuk swaps out because he threatens from the Kinu, and if he does not, then he will attack the Kinu itself. He will not attack the Yovlar. So now that the Mushuk is dead, Kinu will not do much damage to the fish. And just because I swapped in, it will attack the fish. So now, if you remember or if you saw the last video that I uploaded, one of the most important part is the Dojo TEMTEMs, they never attack the fish. So both of these TEMTEMs are going to attack the Kinu. They will not attack the fish at all. So we have a free fish right now who's just standing here as a threat, who cannot be attacked at all, and we have pretty much free territory right now of whatever we want to do here. So we have two options. We can bring Yovlar in right now, but Yovlar will take double damage from both of them, or we just let the Kinu die here as it is. So I think the better option is to just let Kinu die by revitalizing and just spending some more time on the field, and we just keep Quetzalcoatling on this slots. Basically free damage right now. So let's go with the Luwali first. Now, if Yovlar was in there, that Quetzalcoatl would have killed it almost, because it does a lot more damage with the Synergy Master and the Fire Chip Synergy Master combo and everything combined together. It's a lot more damage than the normal one. So let's just buff up our Kinu because we don't really care about anything else. It's just they both cannot kill the Kinu, so we can keep attacking. It's completely fine. It can damage a bit, but it cannot kill. So we just buff our own Kinu up. We don't need to worry about anything right now. Sernif is the same thing. You just revitalize, and again Quetzalcoatl. 3 Quetzalcoatls are pretty clutch here most of the time. But now we need to get this Sernif out of stamina as well. So there is a turn where you need to make the swap at one point because we can't let Kinu die as well. So let's just make the attack on this side. So this one was way difficult or way different than the other one because it played out a bit differently, and you can see the difference of just because your toxics were banned, it got a bit more complicated, right? So if you just have one more extra toxic, you could have just made the Kinu swap earlier and then let Kinu die again, and you would have a Momo right now who could come in and you could do the Quetzal with synergy. So it would have made a big impact on this matchup. But other than that, I think it is still looking good. So let's sacrifice this now and bring the Yovlar in. Since it is fish, they will just attack the kinu for this turn. So it's good still for us. The attacks will always go for the kinu as the fish was in there. Sacrifice makes it so that he's probably not dying anymore at all. It does not really care about the damage that comes from there. So this is where you bring the... You have two options. You either bring the Koish or you bring the Wolfie. So I think the best bet is to bring Wolfie to get them out of stamina first, and then you can deal with it later on. But either one is a good choice, but you want some stamina here on this to finish this match later on. So let's get the thing in. And hey, let's do a photo. Thank you so much for the follow. And guys, you guys can type in the chat. So I'm gonna mention it in the intro as well that this is a live recorded video. So it's fine, you can type. I'm trying to get this dojo rematches. Any advice? Yeah, right now I'm just recording the whole thing up. So you can take a look at this or the previous part of this itself. Right here. Let me finish the match and I'll explain you if you have any questions regarding that. So both of them are now out of stamina and we are pretty much good to go in this matchup. So let's get started with just which one do we need dead first. So I'm pretty sure we need the Sernif dead more than this, because Sernif can kill our fish and this cannot kill our fish. So let's go and kill that. Let's clinch it up. It cannot really attack, so we don't have to worry about it at all. I thought Kinu overexerted last turn, but he didn't, so now he did. And that's pretty much a GG for us, guys. Yovlar does not die. He's going to kill Kinu one shot, I believe now, with an Oshidashi straight out of the map. If not, then Wolfie is here to take the lead. But I'm pretty sure Yovlar will finish this off with a punch. So let's see how much damage it is. And that is not enough. Wait, did he have a stone wall up? Ah, he had a stone wall up. That's why. Plus 100% defense. Otherwise would be out of town right now. So let me... Do we want to kill our Yovlar? If we don't, you just wrap it in. It doesn't really matter. It's gonna die, I'm pretty sure. So there we go, guys. It's all good to go. We just cleared another dojo with the same team. It was a bit different and I intentionally not brought 3 toxics in here because I want to see that, how it works. And I hope you guys learned something from this second match as well. I think I will upload a third one as well to just explain a bit more with some new variety in the thing. So let's see how it works and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys, and have a good one.